Hey guys,
Hey.
and welcome in our van. Today is episode 1 of converting our van. Let's go.
One eternity later.
Okay, so since we have finished installation, we thought that before showing you the steps we should share all the things you will need, or at least all the things that we used. So you will need first some cork with a really good paste. That would be the base layer. Then you will use polystyrene, insulator, some
Wood for the floor.
some pieces of wood like that for the floor, or like thinner than that for the floor, and all the van. What else? And a lot of self-drilling screws.
And a lot of patience.
Yeah, a lot of patience. Alright, if we think about something else, we'll put it down in the description or somewhere on the screen. Okay, so let's do it now.
So to isolate all these holes, we're putting rock wool in all the holes we can find, and then it should look like that.
Yeah, and then we'll put like some aluminium tape to block it inside. So we just put all the rock wool in the holes. We used 20 kilos of rock wool. So in the beginning we thought like this huge bag was way too much, but it was just enough. Now we're gonna tape it, and then after lunch we're gonna go to the next step. So first fail of the adventure, we don't have enough tape. And of course it's Sunday, so we can't go and buy some, but it's alright. We are finishing with what we have, and we'll go on to the next steps and just like finish that next week when we can go and buy some tape. So first step is measuring everything.
We also need to apply this special paste on the floor or in the van, but also on our cork. After a small amount of time, we take the cork and we apply it on the surface we want. Yeah, it doesn't paste very good, but that's fine.
So we are pasting some cork for now on the walls, and then it will go all over the van, on the floor, on the roof, and yeah, I think it's gonna take a little bit of time. I think we were a little bit too optimistic, thinking that we would be done with the cork in one day. We're not even halfway. It's super long. It's quite tiring, especially for the back, and it's not pasting as well as we wish it would, so let's hope it holds together and it doesn't all fall off the next time we come. Well, we'll still have a couple of hours, but not gonna be over tonight. Yeah, we are back into doing the installation of our van. Maybe you can see, but not all the cork hold perfectly, so we bought some new paste. But right now we're gonna do the floor, so let's go.
So now Mary is sewing the polystyrene that we're going to put right there on the ground to isolate everything. So it's a great moment.
Yeah.
We finally have a floor. We expect it to take us like half a day, but yeah, we're a bit too optimistic and it took us like not a day but almost.
Yeah, like 6 hours probably.
Yeah. And so the steps were, first we did like a skeleton with some wood on the floor. Then we've put some polystyrene in it for the insulation. And finally some wood.
Yeah, but like
to make, yeah, you can see here.
to do the floor.
Yeah, it was a bit tricky for here
Yeah,
where we have the wheel, so we had to make like a patchwork.
yeah, there are a lot of angles and things like that.
Yeah, but we finally
we
made
did
it, and we're quite proud.
Yeah, and we just have to put like the final product on top of it, but we will do that at the end so that we don't destroy it while we continue the installation on the rest of the van.
Yeah.
So still a bit of work to do, but it's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Few moments later.
So hey guys, so we actually didn't film a lot about the second part of insulation. I will show you later what we did, but mainly we took a big decision, which is to remove the wall that was here between like the driver's part and where we're gonna be living. We decided that because we thought it would be best to have seats that can turn around, so we can put a table there and we gain a lot of space, and also we gain a lot of light. So we wanted to film when we isolated that to show you how we did the rest, but I'm gonna show it to you and explain what we did. So for the second part of insulation, what we did was that we cut some isolator to like this, then we stapled it to some pieces of wood that we came and fixed to the car with some rivet. Now we're gonna have to staple that part too, and we're gonna add some pieces of wood here and there so that later we can put our walls on that. And yeah, it starts to look like something, I think. Yay! So after 4-5 days of doing the insulation, we are finally done. It was a long step, an important one and a boring one, so we are very happy it's over. I'll show you how the van looks like now. So this is the van after 5 days of working on it. So as you can see, this is all like the insulation with the pieces of wood that will be helpful for us to put on the walls and the roof. And we don't have the separation here anymore. We have done that to cover where the wheels are. We are just missing one plank here, but yeah, we're gonna go buy it tomorrow because it's Sunday and everything is closed. And if you're wondering if this is important for the insulation, in the beginning we wanted to keep the wall because we thought it would be better for insulation and also for the light at night time. But we found some very good like black curtains that are also good for the insulation, so they are good both for the lights and for the heat or the cold. And so we're gonna just fix it on top here, and during nighttime we'll close it, and also when we are driving or when we park somewhere we'll close it because we don't want people to look to the inside of our van. And we'll do the same here during nighttime with the both windows. So here it is. I think step 1 is good.
Yeah, finally. Okay, so now that the insulation is done, Just a few last comments. First of all, be patient. It's a very important step, so don't do it like too fast.
And also, it's normal if you argue.
A lot. But we're still together.
So far.
Yeah. So yeah, don't desperate. It's very important. And yeah, we'll show you the next step in another video. So if you like this part, feel free to give us some thumbs ups, subscribe to our channel, and see you in the next video.